지금부터 국제 할랄 화장품 웨비나를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 올해 이제 2023년도 열리는 이 행사는요, 벌써 7회차가 되는 행사입니다. 2016년도부터 저희가 이 국제 할랄 화장품 세미나를 시작을 했고요. 2019년도까지는 그 실제 저희들이 오프라인에서 코엑스에서 저희가 회의장을 빌려가지고 외국의 유명한 그 할랄 화장품 전문가를 저희들이 초청을 해서 매년 그 성황리에 할랄 화장품 세미나를 개최했고, 2020년도부터는 여러분도 아시다시피 이제 코로나 19가 이제 오면서 저희들이 올해까지 그 웨비나의 형태로 저희들이 진행을 하고 있습니다. 내년도에는 이제 저희들은 이제 본격적인 과거와 같이 오프라인에서 할랄 세미나를 열 수 있도록 생각하고 있습니다. 오늘 저희가 이 자리에 모실 분은요, 그 말레이시아 국제이슬람대학교의 교수님이십니다. 성함은 아주라 빈티 아미드라고 하시는 분이고요. 현재 그 말레이시아 국제이슬람대학교의 국제 할랄 연구 교육원, 보통 우리가 인하트라고 얘기합니다. 이곳에서 학장을 지금 하고 계시고, 이제 여기에 조인하시기 전까지는 역시 그 말레이시아 국제이슬람대학교에서 공과대학교 교수와 또 과장님을 역임하셨습니다. 간단히 이분의 그 학력을 좀 소개를 드리면은요, 말레이시아에서 가장 그 유명한 대학교죠. 말라야 대학교에서 학사를 하시고, 그다음에 학사 석사를 하시고요. 그 다음에 이제 영국에 유학을 가셔가지고 영국의 런던 대학교에서 생명공학 박사를 취득하셨습니다. 그래서 그 이후로 뭐 여러 가지 다양한 그 일을 하셨다가 이제 여기 국제이슬람대학교에 이제 조인하셔가지고 공대 교수를 거쳐서 현재 할랄 분야의 전문 연구교육원인 인하트 국제할랄연구교육원의 학장을 맡고 계십니다. 그럼 지금부터 우리가 말레이시아의 할랄 인증, 그리고 또 이 이외에도 이제 우리 그 아주라 학장님의 다양한 여러 가지 할랄과 관련된 생각을 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 지금부터 아주라 교수님 모시고 오늘 그 발표를 듣도록 하겠습니다. Dr. Azura, would you please start your presentation?
All right. Okay. Thank you, Dr. James. Such a long introduction. Okay, about myself. Okay. All right. As Dr. James introduced, I'm coming from INHART. Okay, it's a halal research center for training and research. Okay. So for today, I'm going to share my screen. My topic today is the halal cosmetic challenges, opportunity, and future directions.
Okay.
All right. So what is actually halal cosmetic? Okay, because we know cosmetic is very well known in everywhere, but what is halal cosmetic? It is actually a beauty product which have been manufactured with ingredients allowable by Islamic principles. Okay, this means the product cannot contain ingredient derived from blood, pig, human body parts, predatory animals, reptiles, insects, alcohol, which is all this considered as non-halal. Okay, if we look at the halal cosmetic market today's, you can see that the CAGR is 11.6%, which is very impressive. Okay, those who involved in halal cosmetic, they have a bright future. It is expected that the revenue in 2033 is going to be 127.8 billions. Okay, why? Because first, there is increasing Muslim population globally. The second is because of the rising awareness of halal products in the market. And the third one, there is increasing demand, okay, beyond Muslim consumer. Now halal product also requested by non-Muslim. Why? Because their perceived safety, ethical sourcing, and natural ingredient. Okay, and the market outlook, if you look, is very promising. So for the industry player, and people can, this player can involve in innovation, research and development, and stringent halal certification. And market continue to evolve, expansion of halal cosmetic on different marketing channel, including the online platform and so on and so on. So there's a lot of future for the halal cosmetic. Okay, but you know, in any area, there must be a challenges. So the first challenges for the halal cosmetic is that it lack of standardized halal certification. Okay, if you go to Malaysia, the certification process will be different from the certification process that you in Indonesia, for example, or in Australia, or even in Korea. So there's going to be different process that they have to go through to get the halal certification. So this lack of standardization guideline may lead to confusion and higher costs for manufacturers seeking halal certification, which at the end of the day, they feel that they are not going to benefit for it. Okay, okay. So the second one is the ingredient sourcing. Okay, for small country like Malaysia, we really have difficulty in getting the ingredient. Okay, because if you look at the ingredient mostly used in cosmetic, example, the fat, okay, for the lipstick, for example, this come from animal, and we have to make sure that the animal is the halal one, okay, and even if the halal one, it must be slaughtered according to Sharia. Okay, so another example is collagen and elastin, where we normally use in moisturizer. A woman like me, we definitely at this age, we use moisturizer a lot. Okay, so normally it comes from animal tissue that are haram or not slaughtered accordingly. So we have to be careful about the sources. Another example is placenta. Placenta and ammonium extract for skin rejuvenation also come from animal tissue, which then we have to cater the issue of whether it's halal animal or not, and so on and so on. Example, AHA hormone and so on, and also enzyme as well, because some enzyme produced from animal base, which is not halal, or even if they use recombinant technology to produce enzyme, the enzyme itself, the media to produce the enzyme itself might not halal. Okay. Okay, the third challenges is that the technical and technological challenges. Okay. So beyond a simple list of prohibited ingredients, the definition of halal cosmetic is broader and also included all the product development to meet the specific needs of the Muslim woman. Example that you may have the halal sources, okay? You may have fat from halal sources, but how do you be at par with the commercial, another product which is another cosmetic which is non-halal cosmetic in terms of the technology? You know, this is the big challenge for the R&D people. Does innovative product that meet the specific needs of Muslim women should be developed using the technology? And another challenges is the cross-border regulatory compliance. Global halal cosmetic manufacturer face challenging in complying with diverse regulation and standard across different countries. For example, if you are in Pakistan, so some of the sources that can use in Malaysia, which is with different mazhab, might not be able to use in Pakistan, for example. So harmonizing regulatory requirement on a global scale is necessary for smoother trade and market expansions. The number 5 is the consumer awareness itself. Okay, so despite the growth of the halal cosmetic market, awareness among non-Muslim consumer remain relatively low. Maybe because they thought that when the term halal is always related to religious, but people should understand that halal actually not only for Muslim, it's for all humankind because it has the element of safety, purity. And what we have to do, we have to educate consumer about the concept of halal, and its benefit is crucial to expanding the customer base. Okay, and the final one is the competitive landscape. Okay, the halal cosmetic industry faced competition from mainstream because, you know, long time ago, the non-halal cosmetic is already in the market. Okay, so now when you have the halal one, you have to compete ethically, okay, with them, and we have to convince the consumer to switch to the halal cosmetic, which require effective marketing strategies and product differentiations. And I think this kind of webinar, and Dr. James is one of the platform actually to give awareness to consumer about the halal cosmetic committee. Okay, so what is the opportunity that we have? Although we have a lot of challenges, but we still have the opportunity in front of us. Okay, first, because of the growing of the Muslim population. With the global Muslim population increasing, there is definitely a significant potential for the market for halal cosmetic. If you see at my first slide, it shows dramatically increase in the demand. So the demand for this product is likely to rise as awareness of halal concept spreads. Okay, number two, ethical and beauty traits. Okay, halal cosmetic align with ethical and clean trends, appealing to consumers who prioritize sustainable and crucially free product. Means, you know, the process to produce halal cosmetic must be safe to all, not only to human, also to the animal that become the source for the product. This open up opportunity to target a broader consumer base beyond the Muslim community. Okay, another opportunity is the halal tourism. The rise of the halal tourism, okay, where Muslim travelers seek halal-friendly destination. Okay, because I know that Korea, Taiwan, Japan become the destination for the Muslim travelers. Okay, so when they go there, they definitely need halal product. Example is halal cosmetic. So the hotel and resort catering to halal conscious guests may offer halal certified personal care product. For example, shampoo, soap, shower gel, okay, in the hotel itself. So they can use the halal personal care for the Muslim traveler. Or we call it Muslim-friendly products. Okay. And the e-commerce and global reach, the growth of e-commerce platform allow halal cosmetic brand to reach a global audience more easily, breaking geographical barrier and expanding their market presence. So means that the marketing is easier nowadays. You know? Even product from USA, Korea, they can reach to the Muslim country because of the e-commerce platform. And I think this is the last one, health and safety perception. So halal cosmetic always associated with being safer and more natural, which can attract health-conscious consumer seeking product with fewer harmful ingredients. I give example, for the halal cosmetic, definitely mercury cannot be in. Because mercury is considered as not safe, and halal product must be contain safe sources. Okay, and halal product also should obtain GMP, good manufacturing practice, before they get the halal certifications. Means that all the process is under good practice. And what is the future direction of halal cosmetic? Okay, number one, the standardization effort. Okay, so we have as the university, the researcher, the industrial player, and the halal certification body, we have to work together. Okay, towards standardizing halal certification guidelines, okay? And collaborative effort to establish common standard can simplify and certification process and foster consumer trust. And number two is global supply chain optimization. Okay, halal cosmetic manufacturers collaborate with halal certified ingredient suppliers and encourage partnership to ensure a reliable and compliant supply chain. Example, the non-Muslim country may have a lot of source for fat, for example. So then the halal cosmetic manufacturer should work together with them so that they can make sure that the source of the fat that we use in a cosmetic will be the halal one, not the non-halal certified. Okay. And number three is the regulatory advocacy. Industry association can work with government and regulatory body to streamline cross-border regulation and create a conducive environment for the halal cosmetic trade. Or maybe a product from Korea can come to Malaysia easily when we have the this regulatory advocacy enforcement. Okay, number four, the marketing and awareness campaign. Okay, halal cosmetic brand can invest in targeted marketing campaign to raise awareness among both Muslim and non-Muslim consumer about the benefit of halal cosmetic. And if you see in the picture, this is Wardah. Okay, Wardah is one of the halal cosmetic newly launched by Indonesians. In Malaysia, there's a lot of Wardah product already in Malaysia, and they are targeted the youngsters, you know. So it is affordable for them, for the Muslim female youngsters, and it has halal certificate by Indonesian certification body. So now their market is very strong in Malaysia. Okay. Number five is R&D and innovations. Okay, so investing in research and development can lead to the discovery of innovative halal ingredient and formulation, enhancing the appeal of halal cosmetic to a broader audience. The researcher, the academician, we have now to work hard to find alternative to the non-halal sources. Okay, I give an example in INHART itself. We are working on to get halal collagen sources. So we work on bacteria base because we know that Malaysia, if we want to produce collagen from animal like cow, you know, so we don't have enough. Even for our food consumption, we don't have enough cow. Then to produce collagen from that is impossible. Even if we say that we want to get collagen from marine sources, we also don't have enough sea to produce the halal collagen from the sea. So one of the alternative that INHART is taking is that we produce collagen from bacteria, which you can grow anytime. We can grow in fermenter, and we can get anytime and keep. So this is a very sustainable approach. So, and for the R&D, it's not only for the sources, okay? The whole supply chain, value chain should be looked at for the research and development. Example, the packaging, you know, the storage of the product, transportation, logistic things, and it shouldn't be contaminated with the non-halal products. Okay, for the conclusion, the halal cosmetic industry face various challenges, including certification, complexity, ingredient sourcing issue, cross-border regulatory compliance. However, it also presents opportunity for growth through standardization effort, optimizing the global supply chain, and raising consumer awareness. By addressing the challenges and seizing the available opportunity, the halal cosmetic sector can continue its upward trajectory and expand its presence in the global cosmetic market, inshallah. Okay, I think that's all from me. Dr. James?
Thank you very much for your kind presentation. Very nice presentation for Korean audience. Let me have some questions for your slides. How about Malaysian halal cosmetics? How about your halal cosmetic export to other countries?
Okay, I have to say that in Malaysia, we have few products actually, okay, growing, okay, for the halal to get to they are already halal certified, okay. However, Malaysian population is not as big as other country populations, okay. Even the number of Muslim in Malaysia is around 70% of the total population. So it's quite challenging for us actually in Malaysia to get the market inside. I didn't see yet our product outside, okay, because halal cosmetic in Malaysia is quite new to our people. Okay, not like Korea. Korea already produced cosmetic long time ago. For Malaysian, only the past 10 years we are embarking on cosmetic. Before that, we never have our own cosmetic. So let us settle the issue of our country first. I mean, get our population to use our own product before we export outside. Maybe if we have the opportunity to export outside, let us know. Okay, so we will, produce for the international market.
Actually, as I know, Malaysia, you are the first country to introduce the halal cosmetic standard.
Yes.
After that, many Malaysian companies, cosmetic manufacturers, they get the halal certificate. Yes, I know some brands, Malaysian brands, are already very famous. But as you said, in Malaysian market, I found a lot of Indonesian cosmetics, like Wardah, Mustika Ratu, something like that. I already made some survey in Malaysian market a couple of years ago. That time I found also you have a lot of local brands.
Yes. Okay. As I told you just now, okay, cosmetic industry is quite new to Malaysia itself. We already have Mustika Ratu come to Malaysia a long time ago. When I'm still teenagers, Mustika Ratu already in Malaysia.
Okay.
Our own product is not yet at that time. So only recently, around these 10 years, Malaysia produced their own cosmetic. And then that's why I think there's a need for the halal standard for cosmetics. So that's why, because we produce our own, so we have to make sure that it has halal certification, then the halal cosmetic standard come in.
Okay. Then there are a lot of foreign cosmetics found in Malaysia, right?
Yes, yes.
Among them, Japanese cosmetics, also, as you said, the Taiwanese, so Korean cosmetics. Most of those the Korean, Japan, and Taiwanese cosmetics not halal certified, but why? Because actually the Malaysia is the largest importer of Korean cosmetics among Islamic countries.
True.
I wonder why Malaysians they consume Korean cosmetics even not halal, they certified. Why is that?
Okay, this is where the what we call it, your Korean teen, your group, your singers groups,
yes, K-pop, something like that.
All those things, they give impact to our youngsters. If you look at the cosmetic product from Korea, the one who use is the those people at the age of 20 to 30 years, okay? Because this is where the Korean influence all the films, all your group, singer group, you know, influence the people here. So this is when they influence, they try to mimic everything, even on the cosmetic that these people use. This is an age of 20 to 30 years old. So this is the group that actually become the, you know, the big consumer of Korean product. The K-pops, all those things, you know.
Okay. So they don't mind if the Korean cosmetics is halal or not, yeah? You mean?
You know, this is the age where we say that the awareness is lacking.
Right.
When you grow older, you know that we're going to die soon. So you start looking at everything, you know. But this age, 20 teenagers to 30 years old, they still, you know, a lot of outside influence on their decision making. If you look at the paper, the journal paper in 2023 itself, there is a lot of paper looking at the decision why those people make decision on the what type of cosmetic, halal cosmetic or not halal cosmetic they want to use. In 2023, when I read, there's so many paper, more than 10 paper, just looking at the perception of the consumer on the halal cosmetic itself. I think the awareness is coming. Okay, soon they will come. And one more thing, why they use the Korean product? I didn't do any research. But my guess is because the Korean product show that they use natural product in the as the ingredient. So this is where some of them make decision to take the product because of the claim, you know. For example, like aloe vera moisturizer. This is used a lot by Malaysian teenagers. They are cheap and they are from natural sources. So for their own judgment, okay, because halal certificate is not compulsory, yeah. So for their own judgment, they consider this as can be used for themselves.
Actually, in Korea here, the more and more cosmetic brand they get vegan. Now we have a lot of vegan cosmetics in Korea. Also, they try to export their product to, you know, the Malaysia. That kind of you know, the veganism or vegetarian cosmetics. Also, the kind of boom in Korea as well as in Malaysia or Indonesia, right?
So non-animal based lah.
If we call a cosmetics vegan, it should be non-animal based. Yeah.
Right.
Still in Korea, many manufacturers, they feel halal certification is quite difficult.
Quite difficult.
Difficult to get because it takes quite long time, also quite difficult procedures. That's actually time consuming, also expense consuming for them. So that's why they feel just it is easier to get a vegan cosmetics.
As I told just now, the technology. You know, maybe the technology is one of the challenges for the cosmetic manufacturer. When you want to change one ingredient to another ingredient, maybe the strength or the, you know, the level of the product itself is not going to be same. But do you know, Dr. James, actually under Makasif Sharia, okay? Makasif Sharia. Okay? Under Makasif Sharia, cosmetic is considered tahsiniyat. Tahsiniyat means luxuries.
Luxuries, okay.
Because we have 3 levels, okay? Makasif Sharia, we have 3 levels, which is daruriyat, necessities. Daruriyat is necessities, hajiyat, needs, and tasniyat, luxury. Means that the cosmetic you can live without, or maybe the cosmetic can be under hajiyat. For example, if you have the skin problem, then it's become hajiat, needs. You needs to use it.
Yeah.
But in normal occasion, okay,
Mm.
if you didn't wear a cosmetic, you can still alive. You can still be healthy and so on and so off. So that's why most of the time it depends on the individual itself lah. How do you take it? Because it's not compulsory. Then you have to level it for yourself. If you have the skin problem, maybe it become hajiat, needs. But if you don't have any problem at all, so it's become luxury. Luxury means if you don't use it, it's okay. If you have extra, then you can use it,
But among the Islamic countries, actually, Malaysia is one of very big markets in cosmetic consumption.
Because Malaysian women always want to become beautiful. But okay, maybe we don't have like 4 seasons, Dr. James. So we don't have the time where our skin becomes so dry and like that. So
okay.
in terms of the moisturizing too, we don't have that much issue lah. Just for the beautifying to have red lips and so on, something like that. The skincare, not really a must, okay? At some period of time, maybe during the hot because we only have 2, hot and dry, hot and rain season, maybe during the hot season.
Okay. I have final question. My final question is about the animal ingredient. As a consumer, when you buy cosmetic products, you check the ingredients, right? If there is no halal mark on the cosmetics, yeah. In that case, most of Muslim consumers in Malaysia, they tend to check if there is animal-based ingredient or not.
Let me see. It's based on awareness itself lah. Okay. If the person have a high level of awareness, they're going to check. Okay. For those who are not well aware about the contents of the cosmetic, they might just use, maybe they see other Muslim use, so they consider, oh, okay. And for some people, they might not understand at all what is the ingredient, because most of the ingredient, the name is in scientific, they are scientific name. And for many of them, they don't understand. So that's why the logo of halal certified is quite important for those who don't understand the scientific name of the ingredient.
Okay, I see. So maybe your recommendation is for Korean cosmetic industry,
yes,
to get the halal logo first.
Yes.
Yeah, that's most important. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
We cannot expect teenagers, to understand what is the ingredient behind the bottle. They don't understand that. You need a high level of understanding, then they might see, okay, this the name, but the usage, what is the function of that things, and where does those things come from, they might not know at all.
Okay, then except teenagers, the MZ, the average like you, so, the middle-aged or the more aged consumers, their awareness on halal is quite big. So most of Muslimas or Muslims in Malaysia, when they buy cosmetics, halal certified.
Yes, especially the educated one, and it's good to get their attraction, because this is the people who have money to buy. They can make their own decision. Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So better, it's better to attract their attention.
All right. Okay.
And normally the rest we just follow the influencer. You know, if you can get the influencer to be at your side for your product, then the rest will follow without understanding.
Okay, Professor Azura, today's your presentation is quite nice and very well summarized. Your presentation today will be a very valuable material for Korean cosmetic industry. Okay.
All right.
Thank you for your participation today. Yeah.
You are welcome. All right. Thank you,
Okay.
Dr.
Thank
James.
you very much. Okay.
Okay. See you again.
Yeah, see you
Okay.
again. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye now.
안녕하십니까.